Hey friends, welcome back to Lana Decor. Today we are diving into a world of cozy blankets, glowing candles, and nature-inspired details to create the dreamiest rustic cottagecore winter home. If you love warm, nostalgic spaces that feel like a peaceful cabin escape, you are in the right place. Let's get started and decorate together. Imagine a simple wooden crate transformed into the heart of your winter table, filled with fragrant pine branches, scattered pine cones, and chunky ivory candles glowing softly. A crumpled linen cloth peeks out at the edges, adding a lived-in charm. The whole vignette feels collected over time, like a beloved family tradition, inviting everyone to gather, share stories, and linger a little longer around the cozy winter table. Against a rustic cottage wall, an old wooden ladder becomes a charming display of winter memories. Knitted stockings hang from each rung, mixed with strands of dried orange slices and tiny pine bundles tied with twine. Soft fairy lights weave around the ladder, casting gentle shadows on the textured plaster. It feels handmade and heartfelt, like a story told in layers, inviting you to look closer and discover every small detail and tradition. Along a worn wooden bench, clear glass jars and demijohns cradle strands of warm white fairy lights, glowing like captured fireflies. Pine cones and sprigs of winter greenery rest casually around them, creating a simple yet magical scene. The light reflects softly on the glass, dancing across the cottage wall and floor. It feels like a small indoor constellation, turning an ordinary bench into a gentle spotlight of warmth during the coldest evenings of winter. In the corner of the room stands a slightly imperfect, wonderfully real tree, proudly wearing its cottage charm. Dried orange slices, cinnamon sticks, and hand-carved wooden ornaments hang from its branches, tied with simple twine bows. The base rests in a woven basket, adding texture and warmth. Fairy lights glow softly through the foliage, highlighting every natural curve and gap. This tree feels honest and nostalgic, more like a forest friend than a decoration. Across the rustic mantel, an asymmetrical garland of evergreen branches spills gently over the edge, dotted with pine cones and subtle berries. Brass and wooden candle holders rise at different heights, each flame casting a golden halo on the stone fireplace. Small vintage photos and postcards lean casually against the wall, telling quiet stories from winters past. The whole display feels collected and personal, turning the mantel into a memory-filled stage for cozy nights by the fire. At the heart of the home, a wooden dining table is dressed in a rumpled linen runner, inviting touch and imperfection. Mismatched ceramic plates and vintage cutlery create a relaxed, collected-over-time feeling. Beeswax candles flicker in simple brass holders, while sprigs of rosemary and pine rest at each place setting. The scene feels intimate and welcoming, promising comforting meals, warm conversations, and the gentle soundtrack of spoons, laughter, and crackling logs in the background. On a rustic coffee table, a weathered wooden dough bowl becomes a treasure chest of winter textures. Ornaments nestle beside walnuts, dried citrus slices, and pine cones, while small candles glow softly in between. The surrounding sofa is layered with cozy blankets and pillows, completing the scene. This centerpiece feels abundant yet simple, like a curated collection of seasonal finds. It invites you to sit down, wrap your hands around a mug, and enjoy slow winter moments. Beside the fireplace, a woven basket overflows with birch logs, their pale bark contrasting beautifully with a rich plaid blanket draped over the side. Tiny fairy lights weave around the logs, adding a subtle sparkle to the scene. The stone hearth and wooden floor frame this cozy vignette, making it feel grounded and welcoming. It suggests evenings spent by the fire, wrapped in warmth, listening to stories while the flames crackle gently in the background. On an old wooden door hangs a wreath that feels entirely handcrafted and personal. Twisted grapevine forms the base, cradling foraged greenery, berries, and seed pods. A simple linen or burlap bough rests off-center, giving it a relaxed, cottage look. The door's chipped paint and soft winter light add character to the scene. This wreath feels like a friendly greeting, gently welcoming guests with the promise of warmth, simplicity, and slow moments inside. Open wooden shelves in the kitchen become a quiet celebration of everyday beauty. Stacks of vintage plates, ceramic mugs, and wooden cutting boards create layers of texture and warmth. Glass jars hold baking essentials, turning simple ingredients into decor. A small potted evergreen anchors the winter mood, adding a touch of woodland charm. Soft lighting glows across the shelves, making the whole arrangement feel lived in, practical, and deeply comforting, like a well-loved family kitchen. On a wooden sideboard, a tiny woodland world comes to life. Ceramic and wooden deer, fox and bird figures nestle into a bed of moss and scattered pine cones. Tea lights glow softly between them, casting gentle highlights on their shapes. Delicate branches arch overhead, framing the scene like a forest canopy. This vignette feels whimsical and storybook-like, as if the creatures might move when no one is looking, adding magic and charm to the winter cottage. In the bedroom, a wooden bed frame is piled high with layers that invite you to dive in. Neutral linen sheets provide a calm base, topped with a chunky knit throw and a folded vintage quilt at the foot. Plaid pillows lean against a simple headboard, while fairy lights twinkle softly above. The room glows with warm lamplight, and frost kisses the windowpane. It feels like a cocoon, perfect for long winter mornings and early nights. Along the deep cottage windowsills, small potted evergreens and herbs stand like patient winter companions. Stacked old books and tiny candle holders sit beside them, creating little pockets of warmth and character. Outside, the world may be cold and muted, but inside the glow of candles reflects on the glass. Each sill feels like its own small story, blending greenery, nostalgia, and light into scenes that turn every glance toward the window into a comforting moment. On a rustic table, mismatched vintage bottles and vases hold simple arrangements of winter greenery, dried flowers, and red berries. A soft linen cloth lies underneath, slightly wrinkled, catching fallen petals and leaves. Gentle natural light brushes across the scene, highlighting the subtle colors and textures. These arrangements feel effortless and poetic, like a walk through the woods brought indoors. They add quiet life to the room, without overpowering its calm, cottage atmosphere. In the entryway, a sturdy wooden bench offers a place to pause, with a woven basket underneath filled with scarves and mittens. Hooks above hold cozy coats, while a simple evergreen garland adds a soft touch of winter. A rustic framed mirror reflects warm light back into the space. This corner feels inviting and practical, greeting everyone with a sense of comfort. It suggests returning home from the cold to a place that always feels safe and familiar. On a worn dresser, an arrangement of candles at varying heights forms a glowing winter altar. Brass and ceramic holders sit among patches of moss and scattered pine branches, while small vintage trinkets and keys rest nearby. The dark background and warm flames create a dramatic, intimate mood. This little shrine feels deeply personal and reflective, like a place to pause, breathe, and reconnect during long winter evenings, surrounded by gentle light and natural textures. Across a cottage window and along wooden shelves, strands of dried citrus slices, cinnamon sticks, and star anise hang in gentle curves. Soft winter light filters through the frosted glass, catching the warm orange and brown tones. The garlands look and feel handmade, and you can almost sense their subtle, comforting scent. They bring a touch of nostalgic kitchen magic, turning simple ingredients into decor that celebrates slowness, tradition, and the cozy rhythms of winter. Thank you so much for spending time with me here at Lana Decor today. We turned simple, everyday pieces into a warm, rustic cottagecore winter retreat filled with soft light, natural textures, and cozy corners. If this video inspired you to refresh your space, please give it a like, hit subscribe, and share your favorite idea in the comments below. Your support truly helps this channel grow.